What is up, guys? Brian Lang, otherwise known as the Denver Agent here. And this is a video that I've been meaning to make for a couple of weeks now, but it's not necessarily the nice or beneficial or optimistic tone of video, so I've kind of been putting it off. In this video, I'm gonna be breaking down the current unfortunate truth about moving or living in Denver. All the negative things that are going on, what the market's looking like, and what it means for you, a home buyer, moving forward. If you're someone that's been looking to move to Denver for the past few years, I want to give you a lowdown of what's going on so that you could make the right choice for yourself. And once again, I am a licensed realtor here in the state of Colorado. If you're looking to buy, sell, invest, you're just looking to get to know the Denver area a little bit better, hit me up at the number below. Let's go look at some homes. Let's grab some beers, grab some coffee, and talk about your goals as a homeowner. All right, but let's get into this. The unfortunate truth of living in Denver at the moment. First and foremost, like the rest of the US, inventory is down. Now, we've seen it come up this past month. Homes are staying on the MLS for about 14 days, and we have about 2.5 months of inventory. Still relatively low, historically speaking, super low. So when it comes to you looking for a home, it's a rather minimal mix to choose from. Now, if you're willing to go without finding that perfect home, great. Maybe going with a 1-car garage versus the 2-car garage that you thought you wanted but really can't afford might be the play. The second unfortunate truth, some homes, if not most, are still getting offers over listing price here. I just put in an offer on a home right across the street as an investment property, slightly below listing price. The listing agent came back the next day and told me that there are a couple of other offers over the listing price. I was definitely surprised by this because if you take a quick look, the home definitely needs some updating. Now, this home was in a very good area. So from what I understand, homes in Broomfield, Aurora, Westminster aren't going over listing price as much as homes in these nice, desirable areas are. Additionally, this home might have been undervalued in its listing price slightly. I don't want you thinking that you need to offer over listing price right now for any home you look at. I'm just giving you a realistic view of good areas, what it's going to take to get a home there. Additionally, don't mistake this for the 2021 fiasco of homes going $40,000 over listing price within 48 hours. It's not like that right now, but it's still competitive. Number 3, although it's slowed down tremendously, people are still moving to Denver. So you're gonna have to get competitive regardless of the time of year. With many companies requiring people to return to work, those people that are not returning to work or don't need to go into the office have now solidified remote work for the entirety of their time at this job. This opens the possibility for them to make the move to Denver, Austin, all these areas where people are flocking to. The fourth very unfortunate truth, interest rates are not going anywhere. I see a lot of realtors say, oh yeah, just refinance when the time comes, refinance in a couple of months. You're not gonna be refinancing in a couple of months. Let's get real. China's printing trillions of dollars. The market is still fantastic in the US. Our economy is still great. Until something gets seriously broken, we're not gonna see the rates go down. The fifth unfortunate truth, taxes are getting out of hand here in Colorado. We're seeing record-breaking increases the past year. Insurance, including home and auto, are flying up. And unfortunately, with all these Californians flocking to Denver, they're bringing that policy with them and voting for these tax increases. Apparently, legislature is racing to curb this increase, but we're looking at about 50% property tax increase from year to year. Now, this does have to do with home values increasing, but 50% over 1 year is quite ridiculous. The sixth super unfortunate truth is traffic is getting horrendous. Now, you're not going down the 405 in California and you're not traveling through New York City. But if you want to go skiing on a Saturday, you are going to need to wake up at 4 a.m. and sit in traffic. It is a unnegotiable thing to get to the mountains in the winter. Additionally, this summer is getting even worse as well. People that are moving here to go take their camper out every weekend, to go hiking, it's getting very stuffed up. And I-70 is not something that you could take an alternate route with. You have to take 70 if you want to get to Vail, if you want to get to Aspen. Number 7, enjoying the outdoor activities that Denver has is becoming a hassle. The amount of people on certain trails that I go and run on a Saturday has increased from when I moved here in 2020. When I first moved here, you could go do a 14er, maybe not even see anybody. Now the popular 14ers, the easy ones to get to, are having everyone and their mother flock to them because it's the easy 14er to check out this weekend. Now, I understand and I'm happy that everyone is getting out and checking out these new trails, these new hikes, these new peaks. But as an ultra runner, having to pass a couple hundred people on the trail gets quite annoying. Now, number 8, I don't want to say this is an unfortunate truth, rather more a realistic truth. We are seeing prices go down because of these high rates. Not as many people are qualified for a certain loan, or that 3-bed 2-bath is now not worth $500K because no one can afford $500K for it. So now it's worth $450. So if you are someone that can qualify for $450, you should be going out and getting one of these homes right now. There's tons of options in Westminster, Thornton, Broomfield that you could find that should fit your price tag. I believe these are the choices that you can make as someone looking to become a homeowner in this market in the Denver area. Here's the first thing you need to consider right now. Stop waiting, marry the home, date the rate. I love this analogy. Yes, I did say it's gonna be a while before you refinance, but the rate is something that's not sticky. The home price you lock in at is sticky. So let's say you pay extra interest right now, right? A heck of a lot more than you would when rates were at 4%. But that interest is going to be massively made up by the equity in gain of value that you get when the rates do drop and everyone and their mother starts to buy a home again. It's gonna be like 2021 all over again. And although it hurts in the beginning, you are going to be looked at as the smart guy, the guy that made the right decision. Like Warren Buffett has said, be fearful when others are greedy and be greedy when others are fearful. Right now, others are fearful. So what does that tell you? That's exactly why I'm looking to buy a rental right now. Even though I'm gonna have to pay maybe $100, $200 into the home myself on top of a renter, when the time comes that I can refinance and drop that monthly payment, I'm going to then be making money off of that. And yes, some people are like, why would you pay into a home that's not even yours? Well, unfortunately, I was in the 4th grade when rates were at 2.5 and I was being a dumbass playing video games and eating Doritos. So I have to roll with the punches and take what the times give me. Second thing to consider is you might need to get a home that you don't think is move-in ready or you don't think is updated to your standards. Most people that are looking to buy a home are living in an apartment with a posh lobby, nice amenities, right? Well, jumping into a $500,000 3-bedroom 2-bath that needs some updating from the 80s is not something that's appealing to most people. You need to change your mindset around that if you truly want to become a homeowner. I know that sink from the 70s is quite ugly, and replace carpet yourself are valuable assets to being a homeowner. Now, that's really all I have to get across the line of the harsh reality of the Denver's housing market. There's still a lot of opportunities, and if you are qualified to buy a home, you should be buying now. Do not get scared by these rates that won't last for the next 20 years. The economy goes through ebbs and flows. We're going to see a dip in the market eventually. Something's gonna break. A big bank's gonna fail where they're going to have to bring down these rates. And if that doesn't happen, that's the reality. Are you going to live in an apartment your entire life? Is that what you want to do? If it is, fine. Good for you, you're happy. But if you truly want to be a homeowner, you have to make with the time and make and play with the cards you have in front of you. I know this is a little bit different than most videos, suburb reviews, and other things that I have to tell you about Denver, but I think it was important to get this across and get people to understand what's going on in the market right now and how you can take advantage of it. I'm just your Denver agent. If you want to go check out some homes, hit me up at the number below and let's see what we can do. See ya.